Hello, friends. Today I have for you a fun, full-body morning yoga flow to build strength and flexibility, but also to open your heart and help you smile a little bit more today. Before we begin, if you enjoy my videos, please click the subscribe button, like this video, and please also consider becoming a Patreon member. Patreon supports me making these videos, and it gets you exclusive access to things like 1-hour classes, live streams, and an awesome book club. It's also a great community to plug into. If you're already a member, thank you so very much. And if not, I welcome you to check it out. For class today, I recommend one block or any block-shaped object that will support your weight. You can set this off to the side for now, and let's begin in child's pose. So, bring your knees wide on the mat, big toes come to touch. Sink your hips back to your heels. As you inhale, lengthen through the spine, lift the heart, reach the crown of the head forward, flatten through the low back, and keeping that long spine, walk your hands forward. Let the forehead come down to the mat. Close your eyes and breathe. And begin to bring all of your attention and awareness to your breath. Feel the sensation of breath as it enters your nose, fills your lungs, and relax into your exhale. Let go of anything that feels tense, tight. Continue to immerse in the breath. Let the experience of breathing, the feelings of breath, fill your awareness. And as you inhale, lift your head slightly above your arms and walk your hands over to the right. Left palm on top of the right, and as you exhale, dip the left armpit, lift the right armpit, working into a little bit of a twist here. Close your eyes, breathe into this twist and into the stretch along the left side of the body, up the left arm. And inhale, level it out. Walk your hands to the other side. Right palm comes on top, and same thing here. Exhale, dip the right armpit, lift the left armpit. Breathe. Inhale, unwind, walk the hands back to center, and let's come to tabletop. Move the hips forward over the knees, wrists under the shoulders. We're going to work into a really great stretch and strengthening exercise for the upper back and shoulders. So bring the forearms and elbows down. The elbows are underneath the shoulders, about shoulder width apart, and the forearms are parallel to the sides of the mat, right? So that they're not angling in, they're straight. Okay. Now, the idea in this exercise is to keep the shoulders over the elbows. They're going to want to push forward, so you push into the mat with your hands, elbows, and forearms to keep the shoulders where they are. Okay. Curl your toes under, lift your butt into a downward dog shape, and right away you're going to feel the shoulders wanting to come forward, right? So push into the mat to bring the shoulders back over the elbows. Now maybe this is enough stretch. Maybe you need to walk the feet back a little bit to adjust. Breathe, find a good position where you feel a good stretch. And if you can, if you desire, you can tiptoe the toes in little by little, as much as you can, keeping the shoulders over the elbows. When you can go no further, just breathe. Don't forget to breathe. I know this isn't the most comfortable position, but it's really good for your shoulders. It's really good for your back. Breathe into it. Let the heels draw down toward the mat, and relax your face, relax your jaw. Breathe. One more breath. And exhale, come down to the knees. Keep the toes tucked under and sit back to your heels. I know. Could be intense, right? If the shoulders are really tight. Just give the shoulders a little roll. One direction, the other direction. Shake the hands out. As you can probably tell, we're getting a good stretch in the bottom of our feet right now. The plantar fascial tissue is stretching, and that fascial tissue runs all the way up the back of the leg. So this is really good. Let's stay here and work into a little neck stretch. So roll your head, right ear to right shoulder. Chin to chest, roll to the other side, left ear, left shoulder. Just go back and forth a couple times like this. Breathe and relax. And then sit up nice and tall. We'll work into a little deeper neck stretch. Right hand to the top of the head. And as you exhale, let the weight of the right arm pull the right ear down to the shoulder. And let that left shoulder fall away from the ear. Breathe. You can look down a little bit, working the stretch into the back of the neck. Come back to center. And release that hand. Let's do the other side. Left ear, left shoulder. Right shoulder falls away from that ear. Look down a little bit. And come back to center. Release the hand, sit up tall, and come forward. Hands to the mat, untuck the toes. Relief, right? Just give the tops of the feet a few little taps on the mat. Okay, sit back to your heels. We're going to work into a really great full body strengthening exercise called lizard walk. This is really great to strengthen your core, to strengthen your glutes, and it supports and stabilizes your spine. It's good stuff. Okay, I'm going to show you two options, and then you pick the one that's right for you. I'll demo, then we'll do them together in a moment. So, starting in tabletop, and again, just watch these and we'll do them together. Curl your toes under. This is option one, knees lifted. Curl your toes under and sink your hips back to your heels. So we're in a crouching shape. And then exhale, bring that right knee forward to the right elbow, turn to the right, look back behind you, left leg is straight. Inhale, we come back to the crouching shape. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, turn to the left, look back behind you, right leg is straight. Inhale, come back to the crouching shape. That's option one with the knees lifted. You can also do this with the knees down, starting in tabletop. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, turn to the right, look back behind you. And inhale, sink the hips back to the heels. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, turn to look back behind you to the left. Inhale, crouch. Okay, I'm going to do the knees lifted version. You pick the one that's right for you. We're going to do 4 of them. Here we go. Sit back in the crouching shape and exhale. Right knee, right elbow. Turn to the right. Look back behind you. Left leg is straight. Inhale, hips to heels. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Turn to the left. Look back behind you. Right leg is straight. Inhale, hips to heels. That's 1. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Turn to the right, look behind you. Inhale, come back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Turn to the left, look back behind you. Right leg is straight. Inhale, crouch. That's 2. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Turn to the right, look back. Inhale, sink back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Turn to the left, look back. Inhale, crouch. That's 3. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Turn to the right, look back. Inhale, crouch. And exhale, left knee, left elbow. Turn to the left, look back. Inhale, crouch. Beautiful work. Let's come knees down, untuck the toes, and let's find child's pose for a couple breaths. Relax. Feel the earth beneath you. Feel your breath. Inhale, come forward, tabletop. Curl your toes under and lift your hips. Downward dog. Take a few breaths, pedal the feet, bend one knee and draw the opposite heel down to the mat. And send your breath down the back of of your legs to help with the stretch. And let's come to stillness. We're now going to work through a mandala flow. That means we're going to move in a 360-degree circle all the way around the mat. So there will be moments where you can't see what I'm doing, right? But that's okay. You can hear my voice, listen to my cues, and have fun with this. Don't try to be perfect. Let it be playful, joyful, and fun. All right, here we go. Feet together, inhale, right foot back and up to the sky, three-leg dog. Exhale, draw the right knee into the chest, shift forward and step that right foot through between your hands, low lunge. Lift your heart off the front knee and keeping the deep bend in that front knee, wing your arms back. Inhale, take your hands to the sky, crescent lunge. So both feet facing forward here, back heel lifted. Exhale, slowly twist open to the right. Reach the right hand back, twist, and then look down to the front foot. Left hand inside that front foot to the mat, right hand up to the sky. Gaze to the top hand. Exhale, right hand comes down inside the front foot and begin to turn to the left, walking your hands to the left. Slowly keep going, walking the hands, turning to the left, until you turn all the way to face the back of the mat. Low lunge with your left foot forward. Inhale, take your front foot, which is your left foot, back and up to the sky, three-leg dog. Bend to the left knee, stack the hips open, and you can either stay here in this hip stretch or take a slow motion wild thing with me. So if you're coming with me, let that left foot grow heavy and slowly step the left foot to the ground behind you. Keep the right leg straight, spin to the outside edge of the right foot, push into the right hand, and sweep your left hand up and over. Gaze to the left fingertips. Let's stay here for a breath or two. Really push into the earth with the right hand and feel the energy of that push come through the heart. Arch the upper back. Breathe. And as you inhale, we're going to roll back to the left into three-leg dog. So lift that left foot back up to the sky. Exhale, left knee into the chest and step forward between your hands, low lunge. Let's curtsy here. So the right knee comes forward behind the left knee, both knees bent. Wing the arms back and inhale, step that right foot next to the left foot at the back of your mat. Reach into the sky and the hands come down to your hips. So we're at the back of the mat. We're facing backwards, hands to the hips, standing tall. Step the left foot back, way back as far as you can. Behind you, bend into that right knee. Sweep your hands up to the sky. Crescent lunge now, facing the back of the mat. Deep bend in the front knee. Both feet facing forward, back heel lifted. And we're going to do that same twist, twisting to the right. Reach the right hand back. Breathe. Look down to the front foot. Left hand comes inside the front foot and right hand up to the sky. Gaze to that lifted hand. Bring the right hand down inside the front foot. And again, just like we did on the other side, walk your hand, turn to the left, walk your hands to the left, and keep on going until you turn 180 degrees facing the front of the mat, low lunge. And curtsy, right knee behind the left, wing the arms back with the knees bent. Inhale, step tall at the top of your mat. Big breath, reach into the sky, and exhale, hands come down to your hips. Bring your feet a little wider than your hips here, and we're going to work into some squat waves because these are awesome. So, inhale, reach up, palms meet overhead. As you exhale, keep the spine upright, begin to bend into the knees, drawing the hands to the heart, and keep the spine nice and tall until you come all the way down into a full squat. Then you fold forward. Inhale, roll yourself back up, just like that. Big breath, reach up. Exhale, spine nice and tall, hands come to the heart, come all the way down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, we come down deep, weight into the heels. Inhale, roll up. And just move at your own pace here. Maybe you want to take it a little slower, a little faster. Again, let this be fun, playful, joyful. One more as we roll up. And one more as we come all the way down. And this time, don't fold forward. Let's just stay in a little malasana squat here. So if it's a challenge to get the heels down, you can bring the hands forward and keep the heels lifted. But I want you to lengthen and flatten through the low back. So if the hands are down, heart forward, shoulders back, walk the fingers back. If the palms are together, heart forward, shoulders back, flat low back, and just breathe into that stretch. It's so good for your low back. It's so good for your hips. Inhale, hands come down, and we step back to plank pose. Firm up through the belly, and slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Untuck the toes, cobra pose. Hands come back, press into the heels of the hands, lift the heart. And push the heart forward, draw the shoulders back. Let's get that space and opening in the upper back here. Exhale, lower. Hips to heels, child's pose. Just take a moment, reconnect with your breath, relax your face, feel into earth. And inhale, come forward, tabletop, curl the toes, lift the hips, downward dog. Let's do that whole little dance on the other side. Feet together, left foot back and up to the sky, three-leg dog. Exhale, left knee into the chest, squeeze it in, step through. Low lunge, keeping a deep bend in the front knee, wing the arms back. Inhale, take the hands up to the sky, crescent lunge. Deep bend in the front knee, both feet facing forward, back heel lifted. Exhale, we twist open to the left, reaching the left hand back this time. And then look to the front foot, right hand inside the front foot to the mat, and left hand to the sky. Gaze to that lifted hand. Exhale, left hand comes down, and now we walk the hands and turn to the right, slowly turning all the way to face the back of the mat. Low lunge. Step your front foot back and up to the sky, three-leg dog, bend the right knee, stack the hips open, and again you can stay here, or slow motion wild thing with me. Let that right foot grow heavy, coming all the way down to the floor behind you. Spin to the outside edge of that left foot, left leg straight, push into the left hand, and reach your right hand up and over. Gaze to the right fingertips. Again, a couple breaths here, and really push into the earth with that left hand. Feel the energy coming up through the heart and arch into the upper back. Breathe. As you inhale, we roll back to the right and take that right foot back up to the sky. Three-leg dog. Exhale, knee into chest, step through between your hands, low lunge, and curtsy, left knee behind the right. Both knees bent, wing the arms back. And as you inhale, step tall at the back of your mat, facing backwards, reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, hands come down to the hips. From here, we step the right foot back as far as you can, bending into that left knee. Inhale, take your hands to the sky, crescent lunge, facing the back of the mat. Exhale, twist open to the left once again, left hand reaching back, keep twisting, keep breathing, and then look down to the front foot, right hand to the mat, inside that front foot, and left hand up to the sky. Gaze upward. Left hand comes down and begin to walk the hands, turning to the right. Keep going until you're facing the front of the mat. And another curtsy. Left knee behind the right. Wing the arms back. Inhale, step tall and strong. Great big breath as you reach into the sky. And exhale, hands to the hips. Feet come a little wider than the hips. Let's work into some more squat waves. And take these at your own pace this time. Great big breath, reach up. Palms meet, really keep the spine nice and tall and erect as you come down. And roll yourself up on the inhale. Exhale, we come down, get nice and deep, weight in the heels, and inhale, roll up. Oh, these are so good. Really, what a beautiful way to greet the day. It feels like I'm bowing in gratitude for this day and for the gift of this day and for all of the possibilities of this day. One more time, we roll ourselves up. And one more time, we slowly come down, this time not folding forward at the bottom, but staying in Malasana squat. And again, you can have the hands on the mat or on the floor with the heels lifted here. Just make sure you flatten through that low back. That's where the money is, right? You want to keep the spine nice and long and create space and just welcome space into the low back. Breathe, relax. And blink the eyes, open hands, come down, and let's step back to plank pose. And slow, lower all the way down. Keep the elbows close to the sides as you lower, and untuck the toes for another cobra. Hands come back, press into the heels of the hands. Push your heart forward, draw the shoulders back. Breathe. Exhale, come down. Hips to heels, child's pose. Oh, what a beautiful practice. Love sharing this morning practice with all of you. And sit back to your heels, sweep your legs around in front, and come to your back. Tug both knees into the chest here. Let's take a little rock, gently side to side. Keep hugging the left knee in, extend the right leg long, squeeze that left thigh into the belly, and we go back and forth like this. This is a really good little exercise for your colon. Gets the digestion moving first thing in the morning. And now bring both hands to both knees and just move the knees in circles. You can take it in any direction. This is so good for the low back here. Breathe into the low back and hips. And switch up the direction of the knees. So you're just creating opposite circles with each knee. A little happy baby. Take your feet up in the air, grab the outside edges of both feet, and allow your feet to open as wide as they wish. And gently let the low back and the shoulders pull down toward the mat. Close your eyes, breathe. You can stay still. You can rock a little bit. This gentle rocking is really good for your nervous system. Great big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Release your feet and extend your legs long for a sweet little shavasana. And begin to bring some wiggles into your fingers and toes, your wrists and ankles. Inhale, reach your hands overhead. Take a great big breath. Feel breath filling every cell in your body with energy, oxygen, life. Exhale, draw knees into your chest and roll to your right side. Push yourself up to a seat at the top of your mat and bring your palms together at your heart. Close your eyes. Let's end with a few words of affirmation to guide us on our journey today. I'll say these words out loud and you repeat them silently to yourself. Here we go. May I appreciate each moment of this day. As an opportunity to love and to be loved. And may my heart be open to the wonder of life. Let's bring our thumb knuckles to the point between our brow and we bow to one another in light and love. Namaste. I hope you enjoy every moment of this beautiful day. Now, get out there and spread some love.